It's a new month here on the channel, so let's do a top 5 tips for the month of October. We start things off with the Trader's Outpost. A bit of a reminder to everybody, there's a few things expiring that you might be worth grabbing. If you haven't already used some of your dedicated medallions, because those had a certain amount, you actually got compensation, so you should have sat on a few more. You can convert them, make sure to do that for Mysterium. It will bump up the Mysterium you can get for this. There's also those Blood, Sweat and Tears tokens, which you can get some crystal shards with, which of course expire within 10 days. So make sure to either make a decision to grab more of the shards, which you can see right here. For me, there's no point because I have 400. So it makes more sense, because I won't be able to form a crystal, to spend them on something else if there's anything available. Like, I don't know, getting a profile picture or a title, which I think I'm actually going to do. So I'm going to get this one here because, as I said, I cannot form. There's no point if I've got 400 shards, so it's like, well, there's no point. I'll need 2,000, and I'll only get upwards of 900. So I've got a title. That's I got bumped up. Beefcake sounds a bit kinky, and I know Kabam are in their kinky era, but it is what it is. One of the other things is the tickets. So your banquet bundle tickets, please get these. Don't let them go, but of course you'll need Mysterium from that one, so get more Mysterium, and of course buy as much of those as possible. So I need to buy a further 2, but I need more Mysterium for that, which obviously will come further on down the line for the month. The final thing is make sure to just buy things that are going to be important to you and are going to elevate your game, or with further prep in mind. Of course, thinking about the bundles, which of course are most important as well. Save up the ones for them. Which quite nicely takes us on to the tickets that you'll need. Of course, banquet tickets are very important, and the extent that you'll need over the course of now October to December is important. We did videos on this. Hopefully you've been watching a channel that back in August and September. The reason I was making content to kind of remind you, talk about it, repeat it, is that it needs, and I had some people even reach out saying, Rich, I'm not sure about these tickets, or I've just come back, what's happened to these tickets, or I've missed this about tickets. Look, this is why it's important to follow these things, as we let you know key information. Key information is we've still got a huge chunk of things still going. This is where things ramp up, and as the months go on, say November into December, it really ramps up. The things at the moment, I mean, we've said we've got it in the Trader's Outpost right there. The other thing is in the objective, the Battlegrounds objective. I've done mine, but I need to do some of the others, of course, actually really quickly before things expire. But that's another thing as well when it comes to farming those stuff. However, when you are also thinking about more, then you do have the showcase at the moment. The Alliance Wars showcase has a little bit of tokens for it. I think it's got 10 in it, just to kind of confirm it is there. There's also the Super Season, which has a large chunk in it, but apparently these are contained within the event itself. So I don't know if we've still got something still coming from an Alliance Super Thingamajob showcase. Not showcase, an Alliance Super event, which we've got on at the moment. I don't know if there's going to be something that pops up soon, or it's something that's within the chest. I think Kabam said they were within the bounty missions chests. They're probably going to be, and we'll find. I'm recording this on Saturday, so we probably already found out that they will be in something like. I'm going to hazard a guess and say that actually in the elites. Now I could say on the rewards for this, there's something there, which I don't think it does. So I'm going to hazard a guess, say it's in the chest. But as I said, this has been recorded on Saturday. It actually goes live that you can enter in today. So I will then know by, the day that I'm posting this. It's what it is. So yes, just make sure to be active in some of these things that are going to be happening. We've got 10 that are going to be in the Incursions Saga Zone. We have got... we're currently in the 48-hour Battlegrounds solo objective ones. That's new one should have been already gone out by now. The Royal Hunt is something that, again, that's going to be important. That is the largest amount. That's the equivalent of 3 Greater Banquet crystals. So we need to find out what's happening with that one. That may be November, or there may be something that will be in December. We'll have to see. Anyway, that has been your reminder about those banquet tickets and the importance around them, because as you know, you need to get some of, depending on where you are in the game, whether you're investing 100 tickets, 60 tickets or 30 tickets, you want to make sure you're getting that Mr. Sinister. You don't have to, but it kind of makes more sense to grab it, because 100 equals 10 banquet tickets. Go figure that 10 banquet tickets equals 10 greater banquet crystals. See what's happening there? You see how it works? You do the thing, you get the thing, you get the thing. So you get bonuses as a result. So that's cool. A bit different when it comes to lower progression, but the difference is with that, you have to then top up. So if you have access to 100 of those tickets, then 60 goes towards that particular rank up bundle, which we showcased. The extra 40 will go to just straight swapping with, you know, that right there. Tip number 3, the alliance-based objectives and alliance-based solo events. It is a really good opportunity and time to be proactive with alliances. You can see right here by pressing help, there may be people to help. Not many people actually use the help button nowadays. Shout out to people like Mr. Wilson and Alliance that still does it, and anybody else. But yeah, the more you do it, the more it helps out to some of these objectives. There are others. It's not just about this one. There are others coming on that are going to be different. There's going to be ones that are centered around doing Battlegrounds. There's going to be one centered, which you can see, there's one Battlegrounds right there. Actually, there's 2 Battlegrounds right there with a length of time, and also some currency you can get back. There's also ones that are coming up about being active in Incursions. I think there's something about Alliance Wars and Alliance Quest, but this is again the opportunity for you to get some nice stuff as a result. This goes hand in hand with other things that are happening with the game, and even though it felt like, oh, we might have to put a large amount of points up to get some of the nice things from the milestones, pretty much everybody was able to, by doing AQ, AW, whatever, get some of these lovely things right here. Kabam actually gave out a lot to the community. Shout out to Kabam for this. As much as the game is scuffed at times, you do notice when Kabam does give out stuff, and for those that didn't know, like if you're valiant, you're taking home a lot. If you're lower progressions, you may feel that it's not so spicy. It is what it is. The other spicy things will be in the events that, you know, the realm events, which is actually the 5th tip for today, which we'll talk about. But as I said, this month, try and be proactive in Incursions, Battlegrounds, Alliance Wars, Alliance Quest, because you're able to, as an alliance, pick up some good stuff as a result if you're willing to participate in alliance-based things. Yes, you might not be in an alliance at the moment, and I don't know if there's a cutoff, but maybe it might be worth being in an alliance just for a limited time even for this, or maybe prepping for stuff like Banquet event come December. Next up is bounty missions. Now, with bounty missions, there's a couple of tips with this that's actually quite interesting. You all know, I'm not going to repeat how to do this. I've done too many videos on how to do the bounty missions, but there's some extra things that you may not know, stuff that I did hint on in yesterday's video, and that was, number 1, you can repeat back the quest if you don't pass through it. So based on some sources and some people that have tried this before, you can go into the bounty missions, like, again, here's an example, like here, providing you've got an entry to it, but if you kind of like, you can see right here, like when we go into it, nothing's green for me, okay? Nothing's green. You need to pass through on the green. It kind of like opens up. But people have been able to repeat the fight. So they've been in and gone through, they've done the fight, but it hasn't worked out quite so well. But they have been able to repeat back through it. Now, I haven't take it with a pinch of salt. I haven't done it just yet. I might try that out just to kind of double check, but people are saying that what you can do is repeat back it, once you've gone through it, providing you haven't done it and collected the chest, to save revives. That's pretty much it. Other than that, just go through it as you see fit. So take it with a pinch of salt, that one. However, the other one is repeating back the same fight. Now, I'm looking to see on the comment section of yesterday's video whether or not we got the data from people as to, can we find out what's in each of the individual chests to see if we can target stuff. If you want to target certain things like Primordial Dust, Tier 4 Alpha, other things in some of these chests, then at least you can say, great, I've repeated back this and I've got more 7-star shards. Repeated back on the same one, got more Tier 4 Alpha. So basically you're choosing from your bounty board rewards, you definitely know what's in them. You don't have to do this, by the way. It's not really something maybe you would care about. It's just one of these interesting options that people might be like, hey, I just need a little bit more Tier 4 Alpha. Okay, that's fine. Go to your bounty mission and choose the same fight again. Your choice at the end of the day to go, oh, I did Danny Moonstar the other day. I'm going to repeat back Danny Moonstar. Or I'm like, I did Hitmonkey the other day. I like what was in the chest. I'm going to repeat that one again. Again, up to you. But that's the kind of the bounty missions tip. And a final tip is all about the Realm event, the Jack's Battleground Blitz. I've still got a lot to do in this one, and I know a lot of people are as well. M is actually farming this a lot more, as I've said, the implications of what she picks up as a result. 930 points is not good enough, not by a long shot. I'm not talking about the champion. I need to ramp up my process and play in this mode, but that's something that will come with time, especially as the month goes on, and I can kind of chill out, because the first week of the first 2 weeks is talking about the stuff that's coming to the game and also doing guides and information of stuff that's, happening with the game. So I need to block out some time. I might even go back to live streaming if I can find the time to then live stream for an entire evening, just kind of farming points and what I can get back as a result. But for a lot of players, I do encourage getting involved with Battlegrounds if you don't normally get involved with it, mainly as getting that 5,000 points could be an account changer. We are likely to get to 1 billion points according to Kabam. If you get that Titan Crystal, just think of the difference it's going to make to your account. You get a Serpent, a 7-star Serpent, into a very small account in MCOC. Just think about that, what that could do to your account. So be proactive. Those trophy tokens help to buy some nice stuff as well. So yeah, good luck to you in the grind with this. And tips to get in every day: do your objective, or every other day do your objective. That you're able to get a win. That will get you 50 additional points. Do that. That one is mentioned in the how to get points section, which is complete the Battlegrounds daily solo objective, win one victory in Gladiator Circuit match in Battlegrounds, 50 points. If you can get to Gladiator Circuit, you can get more points elevate, but you'll need to get 5k. I need to work harder to get this. I know a lot of other people need to work harder as well. Anyway, that's been it for the video. Good luck in the grind. It's going to be a slog, but if you do it, it's going to be great. Thanks for watching. Check out some other content located on screen. I'll see you all soon. Have a lovely day and goodbye.